All right, welcome back, everybody, to the 10th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts, live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, play-by-play commentator, joined, of course, by the gambler, Mr. Danny Baggish. Danny, this is the finals of the no-cap triples, and we got ourselves a doozy.
Oh, absolutely. This is what we had on paper, I think. I think this is the two best teams in the room, and they're going to fight it out.
It looked like the screen switched on Leonard right as he was about to throw the dart.
Yeah, whoever programmed that at that time was smart.
Jules owes that person money. That's just on the inner there, the double, and that's a blocker dart on top of it.
Not if you're JVD. Watch this. Yeah, blocker dart. Yep. All right, so here we go. Gates and them go. Gates and Millar and Gore with the throw.
And let's talk format here. This is the finals of the no cap. So this first match will be a race to 2 all cricket between Jules, Mike Carter, and Johnny Lackey. And they are on the king seat, so they have to be beaten 3 times by Leonard, Jeremiah, and Jesse Gore. Jesse Gore, Leonard Gates, and Jeremiah Millar are only have 1 loss, so they still have to be beat twice. This could go 3 more matches, and that would be wonderful.
Yeah, it would be a win for everyone. One team here, they say it's hard to beat, in sports terms, they say it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yep.
Well, one team here is going to do it.
And they have to.
Yeah.
Because this was also the match to play for the king seat. So the only loss that... Oh, no, this was the very first match of the day for both of these teams.
That is correct.
And they almost knew when they had to play each other this early on that this was probably going to be the finals. A lot of teams tried to make that not the case, but did not work out that way.
And we were just talking earlier about how long it's been since Johnny, Jules, and Mike has played.
Yeah, so who has the advantage here? The team that's played the most rapid fire here in the last 2.5 hours, or the team that waited for 2.5 hours?
Oh man, that's a tough one, because I think obviously with the team that's coming in hot, you would say has the advantage, but because this is such capable players, all of them,
yeah,
I don't think it matters in this situation, as he should be taking the shot at the 20, shaking his head, and he's going to drill it.
Oh! Almost.
0 for 14 already.
Oh, welcome to the commentary booth, buddy.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think that you're right there. I'm going to make one other point, is that even if it is a slow start for Johnny, Jules, and Mike, they have a loss to give, so to speak. It's such a long format here with a team having to win 3 times or twice that they can almost have an off match and still win this pretty easily.
Agreed. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the player who has the lowest average between Jesse and Johnny, the player that has a higher average, that team will win.
Okay. It will come down to the third player.
The third player, correct. As I say that, Gates missed the big number to close.
Well, sometimes it comes down to the first player. But Jules is only going to do the bare minimum here, too. Not even the bare minimum. But you do like the strategy of closing the high ground there. The problem is that it's going to be so much easier for Maya to close the high ground on them after he trips the 18 on dart 1.
Sure. And he was obligated there after he took the shot and missed. So.
Oh, he's going to 17 instead. Is that for the switch purposes, or is it because it's a more comfortable number for him?
Maybe height, eye level.
Yep.
It's easier, he's not throwing up to the number. And I'm actually, I'm being dead serious. I know people probably laughing at it or whatever the case may be, but
I giggled because I thought you were trying to make a slide at him for his height.
Well, I did do it, but I do have some truth behind that.
Here is Jesse Gore from Lakeland, Florida. Only a 2 mark from Jesse. So Johnny Lackey here, Dr. Handsome from Houston, Texas, is going to see what he can do.
Johnny Lackey.
Not even thinking about moving at any point in time.
Nope. Bigger number, no need. Make them chase you, but you have Gates behind you. So, like you said, it's chess versus chess in this match. I was going to say checkers, but obviously it's not. That's not a good comparison.
I mean, that's the comparison I make between cricket and 501. In this case, it's a lot more math-related at this level of play. Every once in a while you'll see someone like Leonard Gates, who math-wise is not his strongest part of his game, will play off a feel. And because he's so good, that feel will work. And you can see Maya and him actually talking strategy there about what Leonard would rather him do, which is interesting, that he had him take out his headphone and have that conversation with him just to make sure they're on the same page here.
See, my thing there is if you trip the 15, another triple doesn't put you ahead.
Yeah.
Right? You're still only five balls down. I actually go 15, and then I go trip 16, and then I go to the bull. I don't even look at the 15 because it doesn't give you the point lead. Hitting a triple only gives you another ball.
Oh, no.
The Mike Maloney effect.
Yep. Dynamite tried to go for the double, and that's what happens. If you go outside, that's a bad dart. And the opportunity is definitely there for this to switch completely. A 9 mark will do that for Jesse Gore. There's the first one. Needs another one of those. Oh, now it's going to stay. Got to hit dart 3, though.
Have to.
Johnny Lackey's been consistent.
Yep. Just make sure you shut the 15 down. That's most importantly, and then at least hit 116.
It's a good double on dart 2.
That's big.
He made up for that first dart.
He did. You just said good double on dart 2.
I know. I never would say something like that, but it's also because the treble was blocked there. Gates going to put some pressure on that round. It's still doable, but it's Jules.
Yeah. 5-3. We expect Jules to hit the 3 here and go ahead 1-0.
There you go. They're one leg away from winning this first match and giving the team of Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard 2 losses. You can see one of our production team there, and I don't know if you can see him in the bright pink hair, but that's Nick Youngbuck Dichiria. And this right here is Soldier Leonard Gates. Starting off with a nice boom goes the dynamite right out the gate.
Love it. Absolutely love it. It seems so surreal listening next to you with the boom goes the dynamite.
The surreal part is that it's the thing. There's young buck Nick Dichiria getting his camera all set up for some winning darts because they'll happen eventually. I don't know if you guys can see Andy back there looking like he's having the time of his life. Sitting on that top level there in his PPD jersey. Mike Carter looking down at the 19s. Now going to go back up.
Excuse me. Yeah, Jules' team here going second. It's going to be tough to win this leg, especially when Jesse's smashing in 5, 7, 9 marks.
You said the third player is going to make the difference. The difference on why this is the king seat here for Jules, Johnny, and Mike is because Johnny Lackey has thrown very, very well this morning. You see it there again. See a lot of Houstonites. I don't even know if that's a thing. Texans back there in the background. I'm just going to guess that's not a thing.
Every state's going to be somethingnites.
Hey, it makes it easier on me.
2 mark by Gates there. Opening for Jules. He's gonna look to pounce on that one.
Yeah, he would have loved to take a shot at the closing the 20s.
Absolutely. There's that I do that a lot as well. When a player of Gates' caliber and Jules, they're in front of me and they open up with 2 mark, I put more emphasis on my throw to punish it. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
It's a shark smelling blood in the water.
Absolutely.
That was an interesting release on dart 3 from Maya. I don't know if you saw that.
You saying a bit snatchy?
Yeah, it was a little snatchy. Mike Carter gets that point lead back. But again, they know 5 marks just is not enough right now, which is, again, crazy to say. You don't like it, do you?
No, I don't like it only because they have the 20s. And
There's owner of Partners Promoting Darts, Mr. Jim Turntine.
Take your shot, Johnny.
He did. Is that the dart?
Yeah, that's the shot I would have taken. I don't think Gates is going to not look at anything else but that triple 20. I still don't, and no matter what he's thinking about, I still don't think he shoots the 17 here.
See, Maya yelled something at him, but Gates has headphones in, so he's not listening to that. I bet no one expected that dart.
No, but he proved me right. No matter what he does, he's not shooting the 17.
That's true.
He was actually just turning up the volume because he can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, great dart from Jules.
Look
And
at
there
that.
you go. The Dragon's breathing some fire.
He is.
Needs a triple. Gets the triple as you look at it.
Yeah, you have to at this point. Jesse's saying whatever you want to do.
Right. And Leonard,
Jeremiah's just looking for it, so just tell me something. What do you want me to do? Don't overthink it. Tell me something.
but again, if you're Jeremiah Millar, he just loves to analyze, right? So that's why he really steps back and asks those questions. But he should know what he's going to do there on that third dart automatically.
Yeah.
And I like that dart right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're putting the pressure back on Mike. And there it is.
That's wide open now.
Wide open. 3:15 here. 3:15s here wins this game. That's all you got to be thinking about if you're Jesse. 3:15s wins this game. That's a wrap.
Got that.
Let Gates hit the bull.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You just load it up.
If you go points on dart 2, you go points on dart 3.
That's it.
Puts it out of reach. Yeah, and Johnny knows that would have made it 6 to...
5. 5 to 3.
Would have been 5 to 3?
Yeah.
I knew you were here for a reason. Oh, wow.
Look at this.
And that's closed.
And he shoots the wrong number.
And Jules does not have winning darts.
He doesn't have winning darts. He's basically thinking the same thing. After I hit 3 bulls here, do I shut the 16 down? Do I shut it after I hit the first double?
He went all. Which doesn't even get the point lead. And Maya, again, just talking it out beforehand. But at least he's doing it beforehand here.
Sure, but this is, like, to me, just...
Shoot for the win?
Yeah, you just shoot the 3 bulls. You're in the no-cap division.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
No matter who you are, shoot the 3 bulls to win.
And Jesse Gore back there's like, see? Just like that. And there you go. Let's go to a last leg decider here in the first one. It's going to be cricket. In leg number 3, they're going to diddle for start. They're going to ask the most seasoned TOC players what the format is.
Jesse shooting a 5 there, and Johnny shooting a 4, 6, 7.
That's crazy. But there you go. And there he is.
There he is.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Mike Maloney. In the flesh.
Talking to himself.
Saying hi to Jeremiah there real quick.
Yeah. Just basically saying,
wow.
I think the smiles is because he's seeing people shoot the double. And he's excited that what he's doing online is
it's just weird to see Mike Maloney in a jersey. Usually he wears joggers and a plain white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Is it pronounced jogger or jogger?
Jogger.
It's a soft J.
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
Leonard,
I think. Can you hear me, Gates?
Did he drop a?
Yeah, he dropped his
earpiece.
Make sure you can hear me.
Why'd you tell him to go single one on Dart 1?
No, I said just at least hit 6 here and you're good.
There you go. Is it good enough, though? You got Jules van Dongen following.
No, sometimes 7 ain't going to be good enough. Not with these two teams.
Wow. Unexpected there. So, door's wide open already.
Just going to stay there. He's not going to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, he was stuck on it.
Not happy with that one. Not happy with that one. If I'm Mike here, if I trip the 18 at any point in time, I take a shot to close the 20.
That'll work.
Maybe Mike had the earpiece in. Can you hear me, Mike? No? Okay. Good
Just
shot
walk
there.
back behind the line if you can hear him. There you go. Good job. And only a 2 mark there from Jesse. So
this is the moment.
Yeah.
This could be the moment.
Johnny Lackey's been really good today at taking advantage of the moment, too.
And I actually, see, I know he's going 17 here. I actually like 18s there.
You like stealing that number.
Yeah,
yep.
Steal the number. That way they can't point and close your number.
Well, it completely makes the last round worthless for your opponent.
It does.
But now Leonard can run here with a trip 18, and then he'll close 17s on Dart 2, though. There you go. So again, for those of you just joining us here, this is the finals of the Open Cap Triples event here on day 1 of Tournament Champions, as we get a white horse from Jules van Dongen. Well, there you go. Maya's feeding into the crowd a little bit. Did you see that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is he going to hit this double bowl here on Dart 3, or is it going to cost him? Oh, no. He hit it in the black.
Yeah.
Just the wrong one.
Absolutely.
You got to love it. You got to have fun here, or else what's the point?
Totally agree. Still pressure. Still pressure.
Oh, absolutely.
On Jesse here.
4-3 race. My math's getting better.
It is getting better. We've only been here. Here it is.
Oh, that's a great second dart. No!
Oh.
You see him short arm it?
Oh, no. And who did we say it might come down to?
The third player on both teams.
Third player on both teams.
Can still do it. Now he cannot.
He kind of dropped that dart as well, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I don't see Gates missing this one, Paul. What do you think?
No, not at all.
Yeah. And then we'll be 1 loss apiece.
We are 1 loss apiece, so they are dead even now. There is no longer a king seed or anything. The format now shifts as well to Cricket 01 Cricket. And that will happen for the next 2 matches, no matter what. But to be fair, Don, I do not know anything about darts. So you were half right.
I don't even know what was said, but yeah.
Arguably.
That's
All
okay.
right, so here we go. It is now 1 loss apiece. Cricket 0-1 cricket is going to be the format, and again, that's for the next 2 matches, no matter what,
Okay, so
because they're at least going to play 2 more matches.
yeah, okay, because it'll be 2 losses. Okay, it makes sense.
And if they split those 2 matches, then it goes to a just
One-
one leg of cricket for the
one game
whole kit and
shootout.
caboodle.
And I think that's what we want, don't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the people watching along with us deserve it, which are over 1,000 people across our platforms. Can't tell you how much we appreciate that. Make sure you hit the share button here as we are dead even. And you can see just how much these players respect and like each other, which is always good to see.
Oh, for sure.
Or are they just faking it nicely?
I think it's a mixture of all of it.
Well, Jules gets it done there. You kind of expect him to with where that first start landed for Leonard. It's about the worst spot you can put a diddle just to leave it wide open for your opponent.
Yeah, so this is going to be cricket, and like we said before, going first here is huge. Trying to get the win, and then
With these 2 teams, you fully expect the team that goes first in this in the second leg
yeah.
to win,
absolutely.
with it being 7-0-1 open in, open out, full bowl. And we might see some perfect legs of 0-1 here. All right, so here we go. Jules getting us started. Live here at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. This is the 10th annual Tournament of Champions. Brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts and USA Darts Productions. Here, I'm Sean Green, joined by Danny Baggish. This is the finals. And we're going to see some very high-quality darts between these 2 teams, to say the least.
Yeah, we already have, and I look forward to seeing more of it. We shouldn't be missing a beat, no matter who's throwing here.
Mike Carter at least closes the 19s there, which was the bare minimum of what he wanted to get accomplished.
Jeremiah's going to take the shot at the 20 at some point here. Should do at least. Right here.
I don't know. Yeah, it looked like he stepped over to open it up. By the way, anyone who's been listening along with us all day so far, nice starts there from Johnny Lackey, should understand what the entire strategy is for Danny Baggish when it comes to playing cricket now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The way you call shots on higher ground versus lower ground means that you do pay attention mostly to that style of play. You like having the higher ground when you can.
Yeah.
And shifting that when you can.
Yeah. I'm no grandmaster, but that's definitely my opinion on it. But everyone has an opinion, and it's not right or wrong. You have to hit the shot. That's the most important thing.
The only thing that you know for sure is that it's always the right shot if you hit it.
Always. Always. Doesn't matter.
Even when Jeremiah Millar is shocked and shaking his head at what you just did, at least you hit it.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, Mike Carter. Going to look up at the 20s here. You going to look at the 16s? Yeah, and he hits it. Boom goes the dynamite.
You could hear the crowd in here. That's what I like to see, and that's what I like to hear. The excitement behind it.
By the crowd, you just mean Alyssa Evans.
Yes.
Which is Mike's better half there in the background. Has become a fantastic dart player in her own.
Yes, she has. Good player. Good player, good supporter.
Playing in that women's CSI as well.
She is.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to take a shot now. Right shot. Jesse can't do much here except for just bang the 15s out.
Yeah, there's no reason to switch after the first two, even with a little bit of a point lead. Lash just doesn't do enough, no matter what it was going to be, especially when you have Jules breathing down your neck.
Good shot at the triple to close there, Jules.
Yes, the right way to do it, right?
It should be the only way. But Mike has proven a lot of things to us, which is two things. One, shoot doubles in cricket, which we don't support. And two, if you want to be great like Mike Maloney, play online.
Wow. Leonard gets 5 of them, especially after that first start was a blocker for sure. Moves over and just hits 2 doubles. Jeremiah trying to keep him hyped up. And, uh-oh.
Yeah, that big number is just going to – I mean, for every one triple, you got to hit 3 bulls, sorry.
The math actually favored Mike staying up on the 20s on dart 3.
With Johnny next, does he take the shot to close? Nope, doesn't look like it.
And this is why dart number 3 should have been at the 20s. Because if it was at the 20s, then Maya wouldn't have a point lead here, and then Johnny could go 1, 2, 3 on the bulls. Still only 3 marks needed.
Well, he went both ways. Oh.
Whoa. Well, now we know why he did that.
Oh no! My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
You can see how...
Oh, the adrenaline's hitting Jesse right now.
Yeah, he was not expecting this for sure.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, yeah, you don't blame him for there. And Jules is like, thank God.
Oh, wow.
6.0 from Jules van Dongen in that one. And you can see how upset Leonard and Jeremiah were at the opportunity that Jesse ended up getting.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, that's Gates 1 not paying attention, Johnny 1 not paying attention, so almost cost both of them the leg.
They're dead even now on that.
Yeah.
Leonard only a low ton start.
Yeah, looking for Jules to open up with a hat here and take the 30-point lead. It's like throwing in the ocean.
You know what? You're not wrong, and that's why I don't like the full bowl option here. It's just, you can only watch the best dart players hit bowls so many times in a row.
Yeah.
Or hit low tons. He is not happy about that. 1 low ton is fine. 2 low tons is not ideal.
2 low tons puts a lot of pressure in your next 6 starts because they have to now go hat to leave it out.
Yep. And not an easy finish.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And staying perfect right now is your opponents are already up 1-0.
Yes. He has to hit the 2 bulls here to leave the 180, 177. He does.
Yep. So still a shot.
Jeremiah's got to tell Gates here. Shoot the 180.
Let's be honest, though. If you want one person to hit a 180 when you need him to do it, it's Leonard Gates.
Yes, absolutely. I'm thinking he should go 180.
No,
because he's got the earplugs, earphones in, so he didn't hear him. But that's what you play with him for so long. You got to tap him on the shoulder there, get his attention.
Yeah, Maya's not happy about it in the background. Oh, yeah. I mean, you weren't his partner in this time, but at Booyah Cup last year, you tapped Leonard on his shoulder and told him that the number that he was shooting at was closed.
Oh.
That was being so used to having him as a partner, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would do that with anyone. I don't want someone shooting the wrong shot, and I win that way. So Might have cost me the match there, but it's okay. I do it over again.
And all Maya can do is leave the 57, which he does. But the 142 is also a 2-bull finish here for Mike Carter because he can't hit that trip 14 on dart 3. And that's exactly what I do here is bullseye, trip 14.
I think he hits it if he hits the second bull. Oh, there's the stop.
Well, he misgripped it.
Misgripped it, yeah. And how often does it mess your rhythm up?
That much. I'm surprised he went there on dart 2, though.
I'm very surprised as well.
So Jesse Gore, trip 19. We'll send this into a last leg decider.
If you missed the trip 19, don't miss low on the double.
That'll work.
Oh, that will work.
Just how he drew it up. 7 for bull.
I think he shot it that way.
He definitely did not with how close that was on the wire to the trip 19. But if you're going to miss right there and gets it done. 1-1 scoreline. Let's go to another last leg decider. Guys, trust me, there's going to be way more of these
yeah.
before this match is even over. Because they will at least play one more match after this one no matter what. Who will have the advantage? Will it be the first time that Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard do? Or will Johnny, Jules, and Mike continue to stay a match ahead? Well, that was a bit to be desired there for Gates. So it will be Johnny, Jules, and Mike with the start. We've talked about this so far today often. It's about 50-50 on the team going second winning this in this format.
I totally agree. It's going to be how fast can Gates' team get rid of the 20. That's what I think it's going to base on. When are they going to take the shot after they either get ahead or they're a little behind and they take the shot, they take away the big number.
Yeah, typically in this it tends to come down as to 1 or 2 darts that make the entire difference. And if that dart hits or misses.
It's a big last dart just to kind of stay within touch there. Mike's going to load up this 20. And he's going to stay there.
That's an unlucky last to go through both the flights and end up in the trip 5.
Absolutely. Jeremiah's, the minute he hits the trip 19, no matter what dart it is, first, second, he's going to take the shot at the 20.
He's staying there.
He'll take the shot now, though. And then celebrate if he hits it.
There it is.
There it is.
And there's this, come on.
Yep.
Boom goes the dynamite, Jeremiah Millar. That's what you got to do in last leg deciders. Point lead back. And hey, if you want to get qualified for TOC 2024, all you got to do is go to dartstoc.com and check out the map. The map shows any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. And it doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep you eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. Playing a little chess instead of checkers there in that? Or was that...
No, you get to a certain point when you're over, the 120, 130 points behind. Shutting their number down isn't going to matter. So why not just open more numbers and just hope that they falter a little bit and then take the shot on down the line.
And whichever number they don't close, then you can point the next one.
Exactly. Won't be surprised here if Mike kind of he's just thinking, do I go 16? Do I go 18? It's going to go 18.
Staying
again.
Well, that's the right decision because he hit it. That's why they call him Dynamite Carter.
Good sportsmanship there from Maya there.
He wants this, though. Maya likes to play challenged matches. He likes to be pushed to his limit. I think it takes a lot out of him after the match is over, of course, but I don't think he'd have it any other way than this. Follows up his 9 with a 3.
Yeah, Johnny's licking his chops here. You see him back there, kind of in the groove with his music, and I think he's gonna have a big shot here. I think he knows what he's gonna do. He knows he's gonna take a shot at the trip 19. He's just composing himself.
It's going back. Oh, he made that decision quickly on dart 3.
I don't mind it. Maybe he had it decided already before he shot the second dart, saying if I miss, I'm just going to stay there. But I think it's the right play. Once again, just my opinion.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not a grandmaster, but I do think that that it was the right shot.
I love you so much. All right, Jesse Gore does get the point lead back, but again, opens up the door a little bit for Jules to take back control of the leg. That was way off of where he was shooting.
Yeah, you can tell by his reaction. If you take the second dart there, the 16, might as well take the third.
Right, because otherwise that second dart does nothing.
Nothing. Yep. This is where Gates opens up the door a little bit, I think.
I think he might have slammed that door a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy how just about maybe six shots ago we were talking about how Gates' team is kind of running away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then within 3 turns it was tight again, and then boom, all of a sudden it's a 150-point lead again.
That last dart might turn out to be a big one. Do you open up the wedge first, or do you take away their wedges? That's always the gamble, right?
Yeah, I take away their wedges only because 9-15s only put you at 548. So if you take away both wedges, it's good. He's going to throw the 15, I think. And I would take the shot now. Now, Maya?
There it is. He goes 9 mark, 3 mark, 9 mark. You can tell how good of a time they're having back there.
Absolutely.
That's awesome to see. It's the finals here. They've been playing since 9 o'clock East or Central Time, and they're having a great time.
15.
Yep.
8-3. It's a little bit of a reach, but I've seen it happen before, especially if Jesse just hits 3 16s here.
One more of those will really close that door, and it does.
But only hitting 3 16s makes 8-3 a little more reasonable of a chance. Well, he didn't have a grip there, did he?
Yeah, I think after that first start, man, for him to focus back in on this and do that leaves it doable.
5-3. And last turn, Gates missed with his first 2 darts. I don't see it happening this time. I think he hits it.
Yeah, that first dart was a blocker for him. But he hits it on dart 3 anyway. What a dart. And for the first time in this tournament, the advantage goes to Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard, as they now are the team with the least amount of losses.
Yes, absolutely. What a format.
So if Johnny, Jules, and Mike lose this next match, they're out of this thing. If they win it, we just go to one leg of cricket for everything. I love it. I'm telling you.
And once again, that's exactly what we want. Show me one.
Jules is right now going, what, do you want to go first again on this diddle like you have been so far, or do you want to change it up? He's like, all right, I guess I'll go first again. Do you like going first or second on the diddle? Do you like that blocker dart?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that was a bad dart based on his reaction.
Yeah, I like going first, especially against Gates. Gates hates going first.
Really?
Yeah, he always wants to see one.
Okay.
I feel like he focuses more. So if you ever have to have the choice with Gates, guys, always make him show. And if every diddle you win from now on against Gates, I expect a royalty.
They'll give you 10 cents on the 10 cents.
Boom. Goes the 10 cents night.
You didn't have to throw the "ite" on there at the end.
Sorry.
It might have ruined it.
Whatever.
Forever. So now I can't say it anymore. All right, here we go. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Race to 2. Again, the format should be the exact same. Cricket 0-1 cricket. At least someone liked the teapot reference. Starting off with cricket here, and it's Jules van Dongen, who has just taken, honestly, the world stage by storm here recently with his averages in the PDC.
Oh, absolutely. He's making a much bigger impact than I did over there, and it's great to see. I'm not ashamed to say that at all.
I mean, how does it feel to finally catch on and just start winning some matches over there?
Oh, it's unbelievable. And I think we had kind of the same story. You know, I struggled the first year. He struggled the first year. He just told me that out of the first 30 matches he played in the PDC, he went out first round in the first 23.
I actually I know exactly where he got that information from. Mark Lacombe does a great job with stats, and I know that he just told us that stat too.
Okay.
It's he tracks, how they do in those player championships, because those are the most important for our North American dart players until they get in that top 64 and can play in a lot more of those events.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would like, if you're listening now, Mark, if you are on the chat, I want to know what mine was. Thank you in advance.
I don't think you want to know that. Sorry.
To be honest, I think it's a little better than 23 out of 30. But
probably.
But Jules is doing a way better second year than me. Way better.
I mean, he seems to just found it.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Confidence goes a long way, right?
He knows he belongs now, and that's what's important.
And I think other people do too.
Yes.
And I think that's also important.
Yep. Agreed.
Speaking of the handsome devil himself, there he is, Mr. Jules van Dongen.
The twirl. So when you throw a dart that way and you twirl it, because I twirl my first one coming up to get it right, it has to be perfect or it just doesn't feel right.
Your barrel is very standard grip with a straight barrel.
It is.
Is that just in case that grip is a little bit off, it doesn't feel any different depending on where you're grabbing it?
Yep.
Because the most important thing is consistency.
That's
Mike
it.
Carter, big 7 mark there to regain control of this leg. Leg number 1. Right now the advantage has turned in favor of Jeremiah Millar, Jesse Gore, and Leonard Gates, who now still only have 1 loss.
That is correct. But if I'm not mistaken, Jules, Johnny, and Mike have won the first leg in every single set and then went.
At least in the finals have lost leg 3.
So if that's the case, let's get to leg 3 so we can see what happens.
Again, this format does favor leg 2 to go to the team that goes first. Although, honestly, Johnny, Jules, and Mike had an advantage there in that second leg to steal it and just could not get it done. Mike Carter missed the trip 14 on dart 2. Yeah, that took a little bit longer than Jules wanted it to switch. But he's a professional, so he just pauses for a second. Get rid of those 17s.
7-point lead there. I might have went 17 and then went to the point, but Jules did not, and Gates is looking to punish him with the 9 mark.
Yeah, that's how you do it right there if you're Leonard Gates. And Mike Carter now.
A lot of pressure on Mike.
You got to stay up there because you missed the double. You give him a chance to steal control. Must have been blocked after dart 2.
Must have been. I think Jeremiah is saying load up the 15s and see what Johnny does behind Jeremiah.
Yeah, a little bit of bad electrician syndrome in that round there for Jeremiah, just wiring the wrong side of the triple.
That's it. No matter what I do here, I would shut the 15 down.
He is not listening to you, but that'll do as well.
Just as good.
Yeah, it forces. Jesse was probably going to stay there anyway, but now he cannot think about closing one of those other numbers, even with the first 2. Oh, that's an unlucky third dart there. on the other side of that wire. Oh, no.
We have so much confidence in ourselves. That's why we shoot the triple first, the 20, the point, because we just know we're not going to miss that close. We only need 2, and then that happens more often than not.
And every time that the door has been opened here for Leonard, he's walked right through it. Seven will do. Puts pressure back on Mike.
Here's a question for you. Is there a round limit on this?
I believe so. It's in. I was about to say in the CSE it's 20, so there you go. It's 20. But that was a great round there from Mike Carter.
Absolutely. Jeremiah again just saying, hey, I'm going to shoot the white horse here and force them to hit the 3.
I know he just asked Leonard. He's like, do you feel more comfortable with me hitting the white horse or the 4 bulls here?
He hates the 18.
Man, you just... I feel like you just voodoo dolled him there on dart 2.
He hates the 18.
All right, so if you're Johnny, in your mind, you go for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I was Johnny, I would have just
safe
went
shot.
for it. It didn't matter. Very safe shot. Unnecessary in my eyes, but as he gives it to Jeremiah back there. I don't know if you saw that.
I love it. All right, so for leg number 1 here, and a must-win for Jules, Johnny, and Mike, and they've won it every time so far. Will the trend shift here?
Yeah, and they had an opportunity to shift the trend last set with Gates and Millar only opening up with 2 bulls each.
Yep.
So I don't expect that again from Gates and Millar. I expect them both to hit hat tricks. So
I think we get a perfect leg from one of these teams here.
Yeah, I think it's more apt to come from the first player, less pressure, and we'll see what happens.
So far, staying chalk. Because chalk for these guys is hitting.
Yeah, I don't understand that phrase, but we'll just run with it.
Like it's par for the course.
Oh, gotcha.
Maya, first one to miss. Still in the driver's seat as the team going first, though.
That is correct.
You're allowed to miss one of those bulls.
Ooh, that's a bad first start.
And that's why.
Just blocks you. Just blocks you. Bad position. Unlucky there. If it had just been one, even in that spot, you can just stay there. Even if you're 2 holes in, you can stay there. You don't have to move. So
you still have room up above.
Exactly. That 1 hole really hurt you there. A lot of pressure on Johnny.
And more importantly, the pressure is completely off Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard to tie this up here.
Oh, yeah. They have 9 darts from here, from 287. And if you're giving me 9 darts, well, unless they go 180, 174. Which is
and
Jules.
Jules, he'll know that.
He'll know. He's going to go 180 here. He knows that's what he needs.
Just going to look at the triples. Triples.
Yeah,
Triples.
20. Oh,
and he does hit them.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all miss that one?
180 from Jules van Dongen.
Oh, spotter. Sorry,
So-
guys. He flew over from the PDC.
And Maya's not going to hit this 137. Jeez.
How about a Hollywood finish here
I mean, this
to
is
force it?
this to go to the one leg of cricket. Just at least hit the first 2. Like, at least give us that satisfaction. He hits 9 marks all the time. It's just not one of those. Not anymore.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yep. Smart third.
All right, he should be going 6 here.
6 for bullseye.
6 bull. 6 bull, Jesse. Don't second guess this, buddy. Jeremiah, what are you doing? Jesse's in open for a reason, buddy.
They just like to talk it out. Jeremiah's a talker as a partner.
6 bull. Nice
there it
easy.
is. Let's go to another last leg decider, buddy.
That's it. Here it is.
So far, this has favored Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard. Does it again? If it does, this match is over.
It is over. And Jules put it right in the double bull. And Gates is 1 hole out.
And we were going to feature Division 1 on board 2. This match, of course, going as long as it is, did not allow us to do that. But congratulations to our winners, Bobby, Jordan, and Tyler of Division 1. Good victory for those gents.
Once again, this is going to go at what point in time will they be able to shut that 20 down?
Well, it's going to take a hot minute now.
Still
with a
might
9-mark
not,
start.
Yeah. Like I said, if I go 57-57 here, I'm taking a shot at the 20.
Well, there's the first triple.
That's just me.
He does try to take away the high ground there. Man, I did not know you guys at your top level paid that much attention to it. Honestly. Like, I've always talked about it like that, right? But I did not know that that's where the attention was mainly played on the math here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why I credit the math and the strategy to 85% of my wins.
I know how I'm playing cricket from this point forward. I mean, I'm going to miss everything, but at least I know what I'm going to shoot at the right thing. Like, what would WWDD, what would Danny do? And at least as long as I answer that question correctly, that's all that matters, right?
Absolutely.
Of course, you're way more talented than me, so I probably shouldn't use your strategy.
Not way more. A lot more, just not way more. It's a good 7 mark by Jesse, just kind of keeping it in reach a little bit. Jules right here is going to shut the 17 down, but go 20 first because that's a momentum dart for him.
This is a must-win for Johnny, Jules, and Mike.
Look at that, 16. Nah, he said I'm going to stay on the 20. It's kind of just putting it out of reach, making sure that, hey, if I have the 20, you're never going to take a look at it.
You cannot lose this leg, right? So this is where you're going to see heavy pointing from the team because the more points you have, you can't lose. You can't lose with more points than your opponent.
Sean, man, you hit that one right on the nose. Well done, buddy.
Just call me John Madden. The team with the most points at the end of the game win the game.
Shocking statistic. You've been on it. You've been on it, though. A 9 here, only 35 points down. And once again, this is a situation where Johnny is going to be like, you know what, let me just hurry up and shut this 15 down and hit 120 points.
No matter what, he did his job there.
He did, but so here it is. It's 6-3.
Yep.
If I hit the bull here, I'm going to 20. Especially you blocking it like that.
Yeah, but my partner's name is Jules van Dongen.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's 5-3, and no matter what, we've seen players miss this shot.
Of course. Hey, let's play one more leg of cricket.
Let's do it, buddy. Here we go.
We're going the entire way, which is all we could expect from this no cap. We said it from the get-go. We thought it was going to go to this point. Everyone watching along with us deserves this. Who wins the last leg decider, guys? This is it. Race to one. One game of cricket to decide the whole thing. 2 losses apiece. This is it. Is it Johnny, Jules, and Mike, or is it Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard? Let us know in the chat. Who do you got?
I think Jules will win the cork, and I think Jules' team will win.
I'll even step it up. I said I think Jules hits a 9 mark right off the gate.
So if he hits a 9, they win.
Yep.
What he can't do is start out with 5 because I feel like sometimes in those positions when you know it's the last game, you kind of you stress it a little bit more, and I feel like that's when more 5 marks come. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that it opens up with a 5.
Would you say 5 or less actually is almost like now you're going second? If you're, if your opponent hits a 9 right after you, you are going second. Then.
Absolutely. The odds I'm right are very slim here, by the way, because it's Jules.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, you can't hit a 5.
You get a double here for no reason.
Well, Mike would.
Only 4.
There it is.
I mean, and that's
the situation. Gates
is right back to Leonard.
Gates is gonna trip this 19 and lick his chops. Take your shot. No, okay. Which is that's odd there. You know, you took your shot when you're down 120. You're only down 1. Why not take your shot there?
I agree with you completely in that regard. I also really like pointing as much as possible in a very last leg. That's just how I would think about things. But again, I am not this level of player, so.
I think Jeremiah there's a saying again, if I trip the 19, I'm taking my shot. He's going to stay there now.
That gave him a 19, but you can see his tip is in the trip 7. Because that tip was not there before he shot that dart.
Was it not?
No. So you kind of get a little lucky that
I felt like it had to have been.
I don't think that tip was there.
I didn't see it.
Because it's very bright right now in that board.
I don't think will Johnny take a look at the 19? He has been. He's been the player that's taken the shot. He won't now. So if you're Gates' team, after the first rotation, you're going to be up in points most likely. That's a win.
Oh, absolutely. Look at this from Jesse Gore. Big 9 mark from the Floridian. Their third player did really well right there.
Their third player did amazingly well.
Difference might be Jules going 4 mark, 5 mark in his first 2 rounds.
Maybe. Gates likes to point in the last leg decider, so I don't think he looks at the 20 until. Oh, yes, he will. Look at that. Oh.
Well, that'll work. And they go 9 mark, 9 mark. And that's what happens when you play a team like Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard, is that if they get hot at the right time, it makes all the difference. But Mike Carter with another 9. That's the third 9 mark of the leg. Are you not entertained?
This is unbelievable. This is exactly what we wanted.
I mean, this is why the TOC exists. It's for these right here. So you have Maya responds as well. Did you look over?
I don't think so. Yeah. He missed it there, but I wouldn't have either. Not in the last leg. You got the bigger number, make them not be able to catch you with 2 triples, but he did miss, and it opens up the door for Johnny.
And a 7 mark from Johnny Lackey.
This is a good leg.
Oh, this is wonderful. Leg. This is exactly what we were looking for. This is round 6, and they're already over 500 points each for the most part.
Jesse's feeling it. Is he going to take the shot? No.
They're staying point. They're not really hero darting right now.
The only person that'll hero dart is Jules in this position. There it is. And I like that shot. I like that shot. Jen ready to catch the winning moments. Just got to stay there. 2 wedges down. Got to stay there.
Which is exactly why Jules did what he did. You force your opponent to do something. You're dictating what your opponent has to do.
If Mike trips the first dart here, does it close?
If I'm playing your style of game, absolutely I do.
He'll be at 629. Yeah, he'll be at 629. They can't point and shut everything down. I think And that's what they're talking about right now is Gates and Millar.
Yeah, he looked at it on
took the
dart 3.
shot at it, yeah. Smart shot. Smart play. Those 2 triples, though, was putting a lot of emphasis on Jeremiah not leaving the 19. And he's struggling.
Yeah, again, his follow-through is getting a little snatchy there. That's another unlucky dart on dart 3.
Yep, again. Johnny looks so calm back there. It's only 5 balls to 3 right now. Shut the 19 down first. I would.
You also have 2 wedges.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the worst thing you can imagine on the first 2 darts there. Yeah, he'll point the 18s. The 17s weren't working for him, so just look at that new target.
I wonder if Jesse still has his magnets in the trip 19.
Man, this is starting to get a little nervy. It started out hot, and now it's getting a little bit more nervy.
First event of the weekend, of the week. It's not nervy for Jules, though. He's built for these moments.
Oh. The Dutch Dragon is trying to single-handedly keep his team in control. Is this the moment?
It's the first time we've seen that.
Yep.
Do we get a come-on Gator after he smacks in a 9?
I would think that would be the perfect time for it. Mm-hmm. But he usually does that in a yelling. I think he just said point all day. Yep. And again, you lose the rhythm and
19 here.
You got rid of it, yep.
Yeah, got to at that point.
If the 17's blocked, go 18 here on dart 3. There it is. 3 singles, but
so this is where it kind of changes a little bit, right? You're in round 11.
Yep. Yeah, you're over halfway through the rounds.
Just point, and that's what he's going to do.
That's why you saw him go right to opening up the new wedge.
Mm-hmm.
This is a race to 1. This is for everything. Right here, right now. Finals of the no cap. What a great opening event here. Tournament of Champions in Kansas City, Missouri at the KCI Expo Center.
If I'm Jesse, I shut this. No, I don't shut it down. Sorry, I point 16s here.
He's looking to close.
Oh, look at this.
Jesse Gore at the right time. What a moment.
Goodness. Oh, Jules is not happy. I don't know if you saw that head shake.
Yeah.
Not happy, and then he's just going to bang in a 9.
Wow. And he's still not happy.
Yeah.
Is that too little too late, or is Gator going to open up the door? He's not going to open up the door. Of course, the very last leg decider goes over 1,000 points.
Oh, my goodness.
Both teams are going to get over 1,000 points here, bud.
Yeah,
Very last leg decider. You wouldn't have it any other way.
No. Mike's going to answer. Oh, he's got to shut it. Don't shoot the double. He
does, and he hits it.
He did.
Right on the bottom wire of it, too. Ooh, my goodness. Winning darts here for Jeremiah Millar. Double bull.
No, he's going to go bull first and then 15. And if he hits it, then he'll go back to the bull. If not, he'll close.
I'm saying if he goes double bull first dart, he's going to stay there to get the point lead, and then he'll go 15.
I don't think so.
No, you think he'll try
I think he'll go bull. No matter what it is, he'll go 15.
Well, single bull does not give him winning darts anymore. But you were right on the close of the 15s on dart, too.
And this is the moment. Does player 3 on Jules' team win it?
I mean,
he's been playing pretty well, but he's been a little suspect this last leg.
Jesse's been playing better in this leg, but it doesn't matter if he hits 3 bowls here. One more. No! Oh, my goodness. So Jesse Gore is going to get a look at this.
Snatched it down. Johnny was saying he was nervous.
He only needs 2.
Johnny was saying he was nervous. Did you see that?
Yep. So here we go.
I don't think he misses this.
To get it done, he's thrown so well in this leg particularly.
Absolutely.
There's one. One more. And he gets it done. Wow, what a finals. Johnny, Jules, and Mike get second place. Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard take it down. You feel bad for Johnny Lackey there. You understand the situation and why it happens. First of all, it was the wire. It was an unlucky wire. And secondly, in that position, there's so much pressure on that third one.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Pressure for all of us. And Johnny had played really well all day. And I hate that it came down to that. But what a match. That's exactly what we expected. Come down to the last leg. That's what we all wanted. And it gave everything there.
Absolutely. What a start. What a start.
I'm loving it. This is great.
It only gets better. That was just an open triples event, buddy.